After a mostly dry week for large parts of eastern Australia, we saw a return to severe storms over the course of Wednesday. This is a hailstorm that hit the Blue Mountains region. And the clouds from this, the Anvil clouds, actually formed into Mamadas clouds that then moved over parts of the Hunter and the Sydney region. This is actually a time-lapse of those clouds. Amazing image here. And you can really see those bulbous formations underneath the clouds as that cool air sinks down in the Anvil. Now, other than that, we've also seen a lot of rain in the tropics over the last week. This is due to Penny. Now, Penny is now a tropical cyclone and in the Coral Sea, but you can see widespread totals 200 to 400 millimeters across areas north around the Cooktown area, and for the far northern Queensland Peninsula, we've also had monsoonal rainfall as well. Otherwise, a very dry week for the remainder of southern Australia. Let's take a look how it's shaping up this week. We have showers and storms again for southeastern Australia with a cold front and trough swinging through over the next few days. It'll be fairly scattered and isolated, but picking up in intensity over the course of Saturday. Some rain as well south of the Divide in Victoria. And then after that clears, we'll see showers developing for the coast of New South Wales. Now then we have Penny. Now, there's a lot of uncertainty with where Penny's going to be going in the near to mid-term right now, because there's steering mechanisms. We're not sure how that's going to be interacting with Penny, if it'll strengthen and continue back towards the Queensland coast. But if it does, which is what this model is thinking it's going to do, will bring very heavy rain to the central Queensland coast, maybe even parts of the tropical coast. And then, if you believe this model, it'll spread that rain inland to parts of the Channel Country and the Maranoa and Warrego, and even to some parts of northern New South Wales that have missed out on December and November's rainfall that we've seen through there. Well, let's take a look at the rain forecast for each and every day. Friday, the chance of a few storms on the Divide in New South Wales and southwest Queensland, but the heaviest rain will be across the tropics. Storms bringing totals for the Northern Territory's interior upwards of 50 millimeters there. Not too unusual, however. On Saturday, we get a trough coming through with a cold front that'll bring some rain south of the Divide in Victoria, probably less than 5 millimeters all with that, and also showers and storms for eastern and southeast New South Wales. Isolated totals there, maybe over 15 millimeters, mostly on the southern slopes and the ranges there. On Sunday, no storms, mostly just showers on the coast there, and then showers intensifying over central Queensland over the course of early next week. And that's dependent on if Penny comes through, because if it does, we'll see widespread heavy rain for the central northern tropical Queensland coast, shifting into the interior. There's a lot of uncertainty there. Potentially, though, if Penny comes back to the Queensland coast, upwards of 100 millimeters for parts of Queensland's coast in the next week, probably from about Tuesday onwards.
The weekend is quickly approaching, so let's take a look at the forecast. Now, in terms of rainfall, we are expecting to see some showers and potentially some storms as well for Sydney and Canberra and across southern and southeastern parts of New South Wales on Saturday. Also a few showers moving further north on Sunday, and also a wet couple of days ahead for the northern tropics. Now, in terms of temperature, we will see some reprieve from the heat across the southeast after a very hot day on Friday. We'll see temperatures cooling down across the southeast Saturday and Sunday, staying very hot though across northern parts of the country. Adelaide dipping down to 25 degrees on Saturday, 21 with a shower or two the forecast in Melbourne. Very warm and sunny over in the west. Perth heading for a top of 32 degrees and the chance of a shower and storm for Sydney and Canberra. Now on Sunday, we are likely to see temperatures climbing once again over in the west. Perth heading for a top of 37 degrees, staying fairly cool across the southeast with a chance of a shower for the east coast.
We've already seen a number of bushfires in the southeast. Behind me there's actually a time-lapse image of a fire that was burning north of Port Stephens over the last few days. This is Tea Gardens in New South Wales. But on Friday we have dangerous fire weather in southeastern Australia. Victoria, Tasmania in particular, total fire bans in effect for Victoria statewide, and northern and southern parts of Tasmania also in total fire bans. We're going to see a very bad setup for bushfires. It's dry in these areas too, particularly northern Victoria. The reason is not only have we seen drought, but we've also seen a long and protracted heat wave here that's dried out the vegetation and primed it for bushfires. And now that we have gusty northwesterly winds developing on Friday, with little rain in the last week across this whole area, this is a dangerous day for bushfires. Let's take a look how this is going to be playing out. We have a front that's crossing South Australia during the course of Friday morning. Into the later morning and the afternoon, it'll cross central Victoria and also Tasmania. This is a dry front. It's bringing a dry southwesterly change. And ahead of it, it's very, very hot. potentially 40 degrees and hotter for large parts of Victoria, including Melbourne, and up to the high 40s for places like the Mallee region. Now, this is bringing extreme fire danger to these areas. In extreme fire danger, fires are uncontrollable, unpredictable, and very fast-moving. For the rest of the state, and Victoria, is a total fire ban statewide. Northern and southern Tasmania, a total fire ban in effect, with severe fire danger over the southeast as well. This is a day you need to know what you're going to be doing in the event of a major bushfire near you. Thankfully, it's just one day of bad fire danger for the southeast, but over the course of Saturday, that fire danger shifts into New South Wales with hot conditions there and very high fire danger.